What's up, my good smelling people? If you're here, hope you're all smelling great. If not, don't worry, I have a very good fragrance today. It is cheap and it is very sexy. And it can also be a replacement for another sexy fragrance, designer one. It is Rihanna Rogue Man. I have to say I really like the bottle. So let's take a quick look at the presentation. Okay, so first impression when you see and hold this bottle is a good one. It is of a good quality and the design is very nice. This is the 30 ml bottle, so the cap is bigger than the bottle. Most interesting part of this bottle is the design on the bottom of the bottle. It's probably made to resemble a spike trap, which is also resembling the name of the fragrance, Rogue. The cap of the bottle doesn't feel so good in the hand, feels a bit cheap, and it's wrapped up in fake leather. The sprayer is average. Okay guys, an interesting bottle design, but let's see how interesting is the fragrance. Okay, right from the start, right from the opening, it kind of reminds me of another one. It reminds me of Jacques Bogart Pour Homme. Just a couple of seconds in the opening, because this one also smells like tobacco and patchouli, but it doesn't have that cherry vibe like Jacques Bogart Pour Homme has. Instead, this is more like an orangey vibe, orange tobacco smell with patchouli. But that's just in the opening, guys, a couple of seconds, because then it dries down to something more sexy, more beautiful, not as manly as and harsh as Jacques Bogart Pour Homme. In fact, it's beginning to dry down and become very similar to Dolce & Gabbana The One for Men EDT version. I mean, I'm getting that tobacco, boozy, woody smell that Dolce & Gabbana The One has. Also slightly sweet, quite appealing. It is quite nice actually. This one is more spicy in my opinion than Dolce & Gabbana The One. But even though I'm saying it smells very similar to Dolce & Gabbana The One, I do not believe it's a clone, because this has something on its own. I mean, it's, like I said, it's a bit more spicy. I would say they're somewhere between 60 to 70% similar, especially in the dry down. Unfortunately, as we are used to with celebrity fragrances, it doesn't have a high performance. It is decent, but it's not great. I mean, I don't know if they were trying to also copy the poor performance of Dolce & Gabbana The One, but they did. 5 to 6 hours, that's what I'm getting with it. Projection is quite good for the first hour. It has a pine note, which gives it a tiny touch of classic manliness. But don't worry, it is still modern. I'm saying this because maybe people watching this will consider that this is a fragrance for younger dudes, but it's not just for young people. Overall, I have to say I'm quite impressed with this fragrance, considering it's a celebrity fragrance. I believe it's a very good alternative, replacement even, for Dolce & Gabbana The One, and maybe for some people which consider that Dolce & Gabbana The One is missing something, you will probably find it in this one. That was it, my good smelling people. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and until the next video, like usual, keep smelling great.